Hello everyone, welcome back to October 3, 1942, War in the Pacific Admirals edition. I think I got that mixed up, but anyway, we are in October 3, and this is the game, War in the Pacific Admirals edition. I'm Friedrich with a missed torpedo and the Allies. Okay, that's enough misses here, guys. Come on. Seriously. This hurts me so bad. Okay, so he's getting closer. I do have some aircraft on. Nice. Well, we got one there finally. Okay. This is good to know. I wasn't sure if he still had ships in port here. But he's leaving Shortlands with this AKE, some kind of ammunition ship, and he's pulling him out to probably repair, but we get a torpedo into him. Maybe we can sink it? Not yet, anyway. Alright, we got B-25s operating here. Night raid, because why not? When I say here, sorry, I have them here in Burma too. I mean, over Buna now we're flying some of the twin-engine bombers. And then we have the four-engine bombers, doing day raids. Here we go. It looks like he's not even capping at night, which, of course, why would he if he doesn't even have any aircraft? Oh, wow. He still has aircraft on the ground. That's probably what we're hitting here. So basically three. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good bombing run for, okay, nice. This just says 2 Oscars, but we destroyed some more than that. But here's the thing. He's taking out his frustration on us in Burma, so that's not been pleasant. This is severe storms, so I hope that helps, because, man, I hate losing my P-40s to night bombing. Listen, I say that, look what I'm doing to him. And that was severe storms. Okay. So it's not fair for me to complain about his night bombing when I'm doing it, but I'm just saying I don't like it. I'm sure he despises what I'm doing to him. Is this light rain? Wow, the moonlight dropped dramatically. Seems like just a day or two ago it was 50%. So what I'm going to do is probably stop the night raids because, I can rest my bomber and get them, recuperated, the groups and the pilots and the planes, and get them all ready to hit it when it's better. Okay, he does hit the runway, but that's about it. Alright, okay, he just gets right through our cap, but it's night. He loses a Lily to flak. That's got to be costly there. Alright, I'm not seeing flak here. I don't know if he doesn't have flak or if he's out of supply. I don't want to test it with an attack, though, on Tungu. Come on, dud. Oh, so frustrating. Alright, here's our fast, transport operation. Trying to pick up these dot bases, keep him from having places to put seaplane tenders and operate. Coast Watchers are saying some things are in port in some of these bases. I might try a bombing raid up there. If my bombers can reach. More duds. It's been misses or duds. I got one. This is incredible. This would have been an amazing sub day if half of those hit and exploded, of course. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen in Burma. He may or may not sweep me, but we're capping because I don't want to be caught with my pants down. Alright, I'm not capping up there. I can't reach that high. Alright, and I'm not capping that. He's got too much aircraft. I don't know how he has aircraft, these Oscars and Tojos, all the way up here. I'm not sure how they're... Oh, maybe they're flying from Pegu. Let me think. I thought I had a night raid on Pegu. It might not have gone. Alright, this is day raid. Let's just get through it. Another couple Oscars destroyed on the ground. Some good hits, even port hits. I did send the Liberators to hit the port. We should have... That was just 3. We should have several more port hits. I hope to catch some ships in there. I don't know if he'll be crazy enough to put ships in port with my bombers starting to hit this. But we are hitting fuel and supply dumps. Alright, well I guess there's no ships there, but damaging the port can also be useful because it's harder for him to load and unload stuff. So if he's bringing supplies, say, it's going to be harder to unload here. Now the B-17s are hitting the airfield. And some more Oscars destroyed on the ground. I think those are probably damaged aircraft that he couldn't get out in time, and now we're just wrecking them. All right, PM. Let's. He can still see us way out there. Wow, that's crazy. Now, if he flies way out there, he's not going to have escorts, so we'll just chew up his bombers. I don't think he's going to chase us out that far, though. Okay, I need to turn those off because nothing's gonna be there. That's silly, man. Okay, so Burma looks to be quiet, and so that's good. Unfortunately, my aircraft still flew cap, so they'll be a little bit tired, maybe. Alright, let's get through these bombardments. The expected bombardments all over the map. Okay, the counter battery here wasn't as deadly as I expected. Okay, yeah, Nandumea is ours, and next is Aurora. We'll just load right back up and go up to that. And after we take Aurora, I'll probably pause, see what our options are. We lose a vehicle here in this counter battery as we fire on them, but that's acceptable, I believe. Okay. And again, this is just to keep burning through their supplies. Alright, Indeni, airfield size A. So that's going to double all of my aviation support. And then, so I mean, we can really pack it in there depending on the group size, the admin levels and things like that. Alright, and by the way, I guess Midway upgraded, looked like fortifications. I'll probably turn that off. I'm going to take a minute to look at air losses and maybe ship losses and see if we can find anything, any new information out. Ooh, a bomber group, bomber squadron. So this is one of the best days I've seen. I don't know, actually, I'm not sure if I've ever seen a 0000. I just can't say for sure. But here we have 0001. But he lost, well, 20. Mostly on the field with these Boona raids. So basically damaged aircraft. 0 air-to-air for both of us. He did lose something by flag. I think that was a Lily. And 7 ops losses. Yeah, we're going to have some fatigue in Burma. But so if I had known I was going to get away without needing my cap, I would have rested. But I just don't want to take a chance. Alright, so let's take a look at this. 23 versus 20, so something's wrong here. But in any case, we know he lost a lot of... I think this was 12, right? So basically, that's the difference there. So he loses 12, 13 Oscars total. 1 ops, probably flying long-range cap, and 2 Tojos over... Tungu, is that right? So 2 Lilies, 1 to flak, 1 to ops. Sally, a Betty, and a Jake. We lose 1 Vindicator. See, I could have avoided that. It's just, and it killed Pilot. I mean, it's an avoidable mistake that I didn't need to make. The reason I'm sitting here is I wanted to just point out, look at that damage now. There's no way he's going to have aircraft based here now. The port damage is already 24 even. We've been flying recon. We started flying recon again here. I'm going to beat that base up a bit more too. And between the 2 bases, like I said, this is open season now. We should be able to get in any of these bases we want. I'll probably still go for this. Let's take a look here. This is jungle, and this is jungle, and this is jungle. So they're all 3 the same ×2 terrain. What I might do is, it looks like he's got spotters here, some kind of naval patrol. Those are hard to kill by bombing, so I'm not sure. I might just bring in a bombardment group and hit it and run away, like a hit and run. Yeah, that's frustrating. Let's just turn these guys off. And then we'll have to, replace, do all the things. I don't know. Like I said, it's an avoidable. It was avoidable. So, anyway, I'm not gonna spend time now. We'll reconvene here. Oh, we did see the pilot loss, but let's take a look too at what report we have on ship losses. We did lose this. Of course, we know at Babar. Let's see. We don't have any information on that. Big AKE that he had in this area right in here, so it's unfortunate. Anyway, so we're doing good damage to Shortlands. Well, actually, I think we took a break, and I'll tell you why. My bombers were exhausted. My bomber pilots, of course, I should say. I'll bomb this again now that they've had a turn to chill. well, we can probably see it in this screen. So yeah, the fatigue dropped a lot. So we should be able to swing in another raid. Also, I'm concerned I can't get in there and scout, I don't think. How far can these F4... no, sorry, P4. No, F... Anyway. I don't even know where it is. We have... Oh, the F4 Lightning, this. 19 using drop tanks, but that's extended. However, it might be worth still doing. I'm going to bring him to Endeni. I'm going to fly extended range mission and get up here and look at Shortlands. And because I want to start seeing what he has. And of course, I'm going to bomb again, but I think I'll risk it and bomb again. All right, moving on to October 4 turn resolution. See you in a second. And we're back here on October 4. Let's see what's going to happen today. And as usual, hasn't been that long, but I'm trying to... I switched some bombers off. I think I'm taking the night off. This moonlight's dropping. I may be night bombing Pegu. I tried to do that the day before the night of the 3rd, but it didn't go. And now we're got a couple of bomber squadrons gonna see if they'll go today. But it looks like our subs so far unlucky here during the night. All right, so he's coming at me still. Hopefully we get some flak into him, because these fighters are not, they're not geared for this. So, ooh, I think that's the first time I've shot down a bomber at night. It's possible I've done it before, but this was very nice. Very nice to see. Let's see if we can get these sallies out. Oh, we damaged one. Man, we're getting good. All right, let's skip this, but maybe Flight can get one for damage. All right, good. So the thing I was worried about is taking damage on the ground by these night bombers, and I hate it. Well, again, I know I do it to him too, but I'm just saying it's frustrating, and for probably both of us, I granted that, but it's nice to be on the positive side here, so I'm not taking... losing aircraft on the ground, but it's not over. He's got another bombing run. Skipped it too quick. Maybe our flak helped us there. Plus it's thunderstorms. Oh, a bombardment group. All right, I brought my carriers over here actually. But he's probably going to hit this and run. So the best thing we can do is hope our subs or something else gets into these guys. But let's get through this. He may damage our aircraft, which he does. He actually destroys one. These usually repair quickly, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed that wasn't too devastating. Now, that also means the base is beat up, but we do have engineers at work. We are getting some supplies loaded up onto ships, and we're going to do a quick run into... quick run into Rangoon, try to get some supplies into there. We're also trying to dislodge a unit, an infantry regiment on the road between Akyab and Rangoon, so that we can hopefully get some supplies in that way. And it looks like we're firing at ASW assets, so it's not we're not having any luck. All right. Yeah, we're finding some subs, but we're not hitting them. I understand some of our aircraft are flying, and we didn't bomb Pegu. Oh well. If he let us take this base, he could wreck it with his bombers. Obviously, he's also... Oh, Tojo's got me. Hey, we got in under them, probably. Okay, I won't be doing that again for a while. But we do disable some. My hope was to... Man, that's a long-range cap from here. But he probably has the range. I just wonder if we'll get some... what do you call it? Ops losses on him this turn. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 days off and I'm going to come back here. I'm going to bring some fighters with me from Akyab, and we will sweep this and bomb it again because I'll have infantry in there to attack, and I want to bomb that one more time. All right, I want to beat up Port Moresby because it was getting repaired up, and I don't like that. Let's see how we did. I'm just going to... Okay. Not bad. We did hit the port, not because there might be ships in there, but again, just keep the base damaged. I think we're bombing Tulagi again. I can't remember. Shortlands or Tulagi. Beating up the port here, so he can't. So it'll be harder for him to bring in supplies into the base. Well, okay, B-26 is our bombing Tulagi. I think it's a little bit of damage. I think our heavies are going to Shortlands. See how our B-25s do. Look at that. Alright, so he has zeros here. 10 and 19. I don't know how we're going to do. But the only thing we can do is just try it. Hopefully these guys get in, get some bombs on the tarmac and destroy some planes on the ground. We are damaging his aircraft. Look, he's already lost 3 of them, and but we are taking damage too, and it's possible we'll lose some on the return trip, if not get shot down straight up. And especially these are flying at extended range, our B-17s, because they're the E. If we had Ds, we could get in there longer range. But all right, I'm gonna knock this out. But you can see that it's not not too bad for us. However, he has a lot more zeros. I think going to be catching up to us. We do take one out, defensive fire. But yeah, let's knock this out. See, they're already coming up, scrambling. So yeah, let's knock that out. Okay, based on this, all of our bombers got in. However, that doesn't mean they for sure did. It just means, I mean, they do, but I'm saying it doesn't mean they'll all make it back. That's what I'm at. And look at this, 6. We lost 4. Maybe that doesn't mean he shot down 4. Maybe that just means in the after bombing, 4 of them are already long gone ahead of the groups, and that leaves what's here. Because I've seen this before. Let's just push through that. Okay, looking at this, according to this, and these numbers are always subject to fog of war. According to this, only damage, but again, we could have some serious ops losses. He lost 3, at least zeros. It doesn't say anything about destroyed on the ground, and we do get a few base hits out of it. All right, these are some. I can't think of the term, but certainly unlucky chaps. Missing the rest of the group, and see if they can survive just the 6 of them. Okay, all 6 supposedly get in. They don't do any damage to the base. Well, according to the report here in the center. 2 of them are still around when the zeros catch up to them. We'll see how they do. According to this, 4 damaged. Again, we'll know more after the action. Okay, more port hits here at Port Moresby. Okay, nice job. Sweeping late. It's okay, maybe. Um, Certainly my two engine bombers would have been shredded by those if they had shredded by those by whatever fighters he had there if that happened before his um, the sweep went in. All right. Yeah, we're pincushions up there in northern China. All right, a quiet PM turn segment. Okay, get through the usual bombardments here. All right, we're still taking damage up here. That's okay, I think. It's not very much, and it is subject to fog of war, and I have supplies to keep those replaced. And likewise here, the damage is not enough to worry about changing my tactics. Again, the idea here is just to keep pressing the pressure on his supplies. But it looks like he's got into this hex. My troops going east are not going to get there in time. Okay, Tabtoya has airfield size 3. Um, Probably going to turn off. Wenchao is fine. Signing, I might turn off fortifications building and Numea as well. We don't need higher than 6 there. I think Numea is pretty safe now. I mean, technically, he could just go assault it right now with a huge force, but he would have to have a huge force because it's times 3 terrain. It's 5 forts. Look at this, nice reinforcements. Okay, so we lost that P40 on the field. We lost 2 ops. We'll look at that in a second. He lost 16, so 3 to 16. That's crazy. But this 6, that might include a lot of zeros. Let's take a look here. I like to, now I've been splitting this up because of the number of aircraft. You can see the 16 here matches the 16 here. This should be somewhat believable here. 9 zeros, 6 air to air, 3 ops. I don't know if here at Shortland Islands, if he's got, I don't know if he's got zeros parked here and they're flying cap, or if they're long range cap. If so, that could explain why he has 3 ops losses if he's doing long range cap. The Lilies, he's got 4 that he lost. 1 air to air. We saw our P40s shoot that down. 3 to flak right over Rangoon. 2 Tojos to ops. That's probably flying long range cap there at Burma. And then 1 Sally doing his night raid. All right, let's take a look at our aircraft. We lose the P40K. I especially don't want to lose those. We're making a lot of them, but I just have a hard time replacing them because it's there in Burma. Rangoon, where I don't have enough supplies there to replace these. All right, 1 Vengeance. We lost to ops. That's unfortunate. We lost our last recon aircraft in that unit. I'll have to flip to different air units and for now and keep it flying. But man, these recon aircraft are very, they're, what's the word? They're rare, like hard to get a hold of because we just don't make a lot of them. But then they're fragile too, so it's kind of unfortunate. We only lose a wounded pilot, so that's good. Hopefully, he's losing some pilots on his side. Okay, ship sunk. I don't think we did anything. Sometimes I like to look at this, see if something slips through the cracks here. We're not seeing that tanker that we torpedoed a day or two ago. But we'll keep looking. Here's that Fuso. That was nice. Um, three Japanese subs. Boom, boom, boom. Uh, I'm not saying we can believe them all, but they're there. Oh, okay. Um, let's go back over here for a second. I guess there's not much to talk about here. I will say, if I haven't shown you, we got the first Marine Division parked here, ready to go. He's gearing up for Maloelap, however you pronounce that, and that's way up here. As I understand that, but the reason we're aiming for that is because it looks like a pretty good base of operations already. Now we're not going to leapfrog there yet. That's pretty crazy. I don't know where KB is. I'm just not ready for that kind of operation. I've got to get this built up and work on these bases first. Trust me, we're not jumping that far yet. The reason we're planning for Maloelap and plus look at this 3. So we're not ready to do that yet. The point is we've got several units parked back here that are geared up for Tarawa, and I think that may be enough stuff. Keyword think. We got a TD battalion. Um, yeah, why isn't this? Let's get these. Make sure they're full capacity, full power here. Um, the 3rd Marine is coming into Pago Pago. We'll be able to form the 3rd Marine Division. That'll go into Tarawa. See, that's the goal. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, that'll be. That's already. So here's what we're doing. Tarawa has. Well, that's pretty small. We can take that probably quite easily. And then we've got a fast transport running around out here picking up these bases and probably going to be able to pick up these as well. Maybe we'll start spotting here and see if we can pick them up as well with fast transport only. And then we can start picking out bases that we like, and like this one here, Abamama, we can bring some engineers here, some CBs or whatever, get some aviation support, and then extend our range of air support further and further north till we can get some of these bases up here. That's the thinking I'm having. He hasn't put any defensive measures here. Plus, I mean, I don't know enough about the Japanese to know if I would either. But he's certainly holding Tarawa with a small force, but still something's there. Surely he has some aircraft in the area that when we do go to Tarawa, he's going to hit us. That's going to mean we need air cover. And I don't know if I have the air cover for it just yet. These can reach out 6 hexes. If he doesn't have any fighters flying out of, which I'm guessing this base, if he doesn't have any fighters, he can still reach here with bombers, but he's gonna get shot up by my buffaloes. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a timetable for this operation, but it is in the plan. So that's and these are all in the 30s. We got these up in the 50s, 60s. So it's probably not going to be something that I'm going to do tomorrow or anything, by no means. What's The sixth up to, okay, so the sixth hasn't even come into play yet, but we still are going to use the 22nd Marine Regiment, maybe even take Tarawa with everything, including the 6th Marine, and then have it park there and have it sit here as the defense and bring this 3rd Marine back or something and start planning for future operations further up. Anyway, yeah, we're still, things are still happening. It's just in the background. All right. As we continue westward, we are scouting this now. See that detection 9 of 10. So we can see we have put some decent damage on the airfield. It looks like, based on 3 fighters parked there, that he is indeed flying long range cap instead of parked on the airfield here. That's a good thing for us. Now, I'm going to probably only do one cycle per day of one cycle one sortie every 2 days with these heavies, because they're flying extended range. I'm not sure I want to put a lot of stress on and fatigue on them, especially when they're gonna just, with his zeros flying cap here, they're going to be more and more susceptible to getting beat up, and I kind of need them to be. Also, they did take damage. We can look here. See these 6 damaged. Now, some of them were damaged before the raid, but we don't have full groups, and they have some damaged aircraft. I mean, one day won't be enough to get some of these bombers back. See, this one needs 2 days, and it's operating under 50%. I mean, really, we won't even get any of these back in one day anyway. But I don't want to stress the aircraft even more and have less and less and less every day. And also, again, be susceptible. The crew be fatigued, and the aircraft be more susceptible to getting shot down. So we'll rest them for sure this turn, and then we'll take a look at later. Now, I may continue with the B-26s to hit Tulagi, because see, the airfield damage there is back is almost fully repaired. Trying to get some supplies into here, but it's like feeling impossible. Now, having said that, see, that number is 10,000. We have been finally getting trucks into here unloading, and I can tell you that because we had 3,000 send some change, brought this shipping in with 3,200 supplies. That would have made it about 6,500, give or take, maybe let's say 7,000 even. But we have 10,000 now, so finally we're getting trucks in here. And in the meantime, this little task force will keep loading and unloading until we get 20,000 in here. Let me see. Can we flip? Nope, still can't flip on or drop tanks. We need to get some more supplies in here. That's okay. We'll keep doing what we're doing, and it'll happen. I need to get this port upgraded, but I think I'm going for. I don't know how much I need to expand only the airfield. Let's just do this as well. All right. Enough of the admin that I could do off video here, but let's just keep trucking along. Okay, I spend a lot of time talking about Burma usually, and a lot of time thinking about it and trying to struggle with the ideal way to handle this. I do have to cancel this move, and I have to put myself in combat mode. I'm going to try to hold here. What does he have? He has a division here, but we should be able to hold. And what I might... Okay, it looks like he has almost the equivalent of a division here as well. I guess I should follow the others and mm, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's just keep. I know I just lost 6 miles, but that's fine. We'll keep it because shoot, this is gonna take a long time to get in here. Let's. Oh, we only have one regiment here. Um, Tell it to go in there. All right. How quickly can we get this brigade in here? He does have something coming this way, but I'm going to keep my tanks here. Um, in fact, maybe I'll just, since I'm going to take a long time to get in there, let's just stop and do combat mode. He can come to me and we'll fight him. But the rest of the 2nd British Division is coming here. Whatever he does, he may not attack directly. He may do some kind of bombardment. But once we get the British 2nd in here, we'll be able to do something about it. Let's see. We still control this. The hex side's leaving this hex. So supply is still getting clogged up here. It may be going up this road, but or up here and coming across the mountains very inefficiently, which means bringing a ton of supplies either to Mulmine or into Bangkok or somewhere and have it go up this railway and across the mountains. Which again means a lot of supplies being brought into here. But this could be a hub, and it could be relatively safe. But that's kind of why I have subs patrolling right here. But again, he could also be dropping stuff off Camaran Bay, Saigon, and out of our sub reach, and then get up there. I have no idea what he's doing, but it's all conjecture. Why are these taking forever? Look at this, 4. It's just like, wow. All right, so his cruisers likely have gotten out of Dodge. We're gonna, he doesn't see us right now. That's okay. I don't have anywhere to be. What I was going to, kind of get in this task force and fly Cap over us. How full are we? Okay. So probably the end of this turn we'll be loaded and start driving out here. And we'll I think I'll just stay in the same hex till we get to about somewhere right in here. I don't want to stay in the same hex all the way into Rangoon. But if we can park like here something and fly Cap, maybe here fly Cap and fly Cap from Rangoon as it comes in, and then stay over it. He's going to need a lot of bombers to knock out all these ships. It may be foolhardy to use up as many ships as we have here. Look at this. He's trying. Okay, I know I'm jumping the discussion, but it may be foolhardy to do this, but if I can get like 20,000+ supplies in here, I'm actually going to be set. All right. He's trying to get across here. I don't know if he sees that we have units coming at him and he's running away, but there's no way he can beat us. We'll be there actually the end of this turn, this day. So on October 6th, we can schedule an attack. Look at that. It's a very depleted unit. We have 4,000 guys in this unit, and he's got 1,400. And I know that may not be 100% accurate, but plus we've got armor coming in behind. And so we've got a lot of stuff coming. Once we get this guy out of here, we can, and I'm going to chase him even into here. I don't like units being behind the lines. Then we'll chase him into here. I don't care how long it takes. We'll march into here, and then I'm going to march here and retake Bassine. I don't think I have to have it, but it's just kind of annoying that he has a base behind our lines. But this armor, because it's not going to be off-roading. It'll just keep coming down and help whatever's going on down here. But yeah, these troops I think are useless. These Japanese troops in the rear, here in our rear, because they can't do any offensive operations. I bet they're low on supplies. They are doing counter battery fire and whatnot, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any offensives from them. Um, where is this going? 5649. Why are we going here? That's weird. Um, okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this unit is doing. We're gonna just maybe go to Chrome. I don't know. We already have a small battalion parked here, holding the fort here. Okay. Also, I wanted to look at this. I'm not going to turn replacements on there. This guy is going to retire in half a year, less than half a year. But we are replacing stuff here. So if as he bombs us, we're okay. In fact, we may be getting stronger every day. I haven't been paying attention to that, by the way. Um, I know, by the way, I'll explain why this is split into A, B, and C. It's because when he bombs, then, well, actually, it was to get these, recover these disabled a lot quicker, which you can see here. There, we still have several of them, but with his daily bombings, we're having to deal with some of that stuff. In other words, continual disablements, but I think we're okay. But I'm not doing an attack. We are bombarding, but I'm not doing an attack, so I think it's okay to keep these split. All right, I've talked enough about this. However, let me say a little bit more. Our fighters are doing okay in fatigue. We are flying daily cap over the troops here, um, and they're not too wrecked. But again, he has Tojos that he could anytime come and wreck us. Uh, Look at that, 81 fighters. I was supposed to hit that. I've got bombers here and here scheduled for night bombing here. I'm going to work on getting some more to hit this base, but it's a night raid, and that means it's not going to be very effective because we're running out of light. But that's the best I can do right now. My hands are kind of tied with. I just don't have enough fighters to sweep this and clear it. It's just, man, that's a lot of fighters. Wow. Okay. But like also check this out. Um, we just got these guys. So we're gonna do a night raid on Pegu with Liberators. You won't see it coming. That'll be nice. Um, yeah, I mean, look at this. 19 is the normal radius. We're going in at 12. That'll be cool. Now again, if they get called off, oh, they stray or weather, it is what it is. But and I've got bombers coming from here. These B-25. Oh, wait, they're off? What? What? Okay. All right, let's do this, guys. Um, yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna probably bring in some more Blenheims into Mandalay. I don't. Here's the thing. From here, from Lashio, um, Pegu is just outside of normal range for my Blenheims, so I'm gonna move them over to Mandalay and bomb. We are bringing. We do have aviation support here, but the airfield capacity is only 3. I don't want to bomb from there at only 3 airfield. with a twin engine bomber. Speaking of which, I could relocate these Vengeance ones. They're not doing anything. I could relocate them to Magway. The base is beat up. That's fine. They'll just sit there, wait for the base to. I'm not going to use them offensively just yet, anyway. And we can get these two Blenheims squadrons into Mandalay. We have a bit more aviation support available, and then have like several squadrons night bombing Pegu. If we can hit some of his aircraft while they're parked on the ground, that would be amazing. I bet he's got night cap, but that's, I mean, it's what it is. All right. All right. So I've rambled enough, but I think we're okay. This might be interesting. It is a division. He doesn't have tanks. The 48, that might be trucks. It might be a small unit of tanks, but look at this. I mean, come on. We've got almost 150 tanks. That's going to be hard to dislodge. I'd like to see him just do a straight attack. I don't think he's going to. Um, we do have a 4 on our tanks, but 0 on our. I think it's because we were moving. I didn't know what he was doing, but now realize I should have just stayed put on defensive. But I also didn't know I was going to gain a fort over the night, but we should hold. These tanks should hold. Now will this unit get kicked out? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're they don't look too happy right now. Um, this unit is very strong and high morale. I think we'll be fine. He's gonna if he bump. Look, based on the history with my opponent, I think he's going to bombard. Feel me out, and then he'll do an attack. But let's see. These guys will take probably, let's see, what is that? 14. I mean, so 14, 18. I think they're going to take, honestly, maybe even 3 more days. So 2 to 3 more days, we'll get another brigade here. And then I don't know how quickly this will move. It may be about 4 days. 4 to 6 days, we'll have the British 2nd Division in here. And we'll just knock out whatever we'll counterattack and then push into Pegu, and hopefully chase his fighters out of there because he'll see our troops coming and he won't want any part of that. Um, what I might do is at the risk of, let's see. Yeah, look at this. They lost all their fatigue and disruption. That's great. What I might do is literally put everybody, except for the guys who are covering the base at night, keeping us from losing these guys on night raid. You know what? I'm going to send everybody to cap this hex right here, because I may even send some guys that are parked up here. Because if he bombs this, I mean, if he sweeps that and bombs it, and then attacks, man, we could lose a lot of stuff. So yeah, let's make sure we cap. I'm going to cap this with everything that can reach, because with this division here, he's probably resting his fighters and then saying, okay, let's go, and he's going to focus all of his attention on this. So we're going to focus all of our attention protecting him. I don't know the weather, but let's see. Ooh, well, uh, preliminary reports show some kind of storm. What is that icon? Severe storms. So this will be hard to bomb anyway, but the weather could clear and then he gets in there and wrecks it. So we'll protect it and see how we do. I may lose a lot of fighters, but I've got backups parked here ready to move in. See, I've got like a whole squadron parked here of these air types, um, and so on. Some back here, not much. I can't upgrade these yet because of these guys still parked here. Oh, what am I doing now? I can upgrade them here because we have enough supplies. I could no, no, that's right. It needed to be a bigger airfield. Um, I don't know. I'm not going to ramble about that anymore. But we're getting in better and better position in Burma, I think. But he could surprise us. He does have a lot of fighters there. All right, moving on. China is a quandary for me because of like some of this strategy he has of spreading out all over the place. Are we still disorganized here? Okay, great. I'm gonna keep these spread out in different units right now because I want them to rebuild their AV. But when he comes in the hex, we'll just recombine again. We do have a core that's arrived on the road here. We're gonna march down, and I'm gonna try to knock that guy out, and then we can start spilling down this road and getting in behind his lines and annoying him. And I'll do this thing where I split up into different regiments, as it were, and I'm gonna just start getting in back here and annoying him. If I run out of supply, I run out of supply, but he's going to have to run around, chase us, and so forth. But down here in the south, we're just kind of I guess stuck. I could pull, this is my chance to pull out because in case he could move here and we'd just be, this unit would be lost or whatever's here. I don't know that he's going to do that. I don't see an indicator anyway. But but right now is our last chance to get out. Now, do we take that chance? Maybe. Maybe I should look into that. Fortifications are 5. It would still take him a long time to get us out of there, to dislodge us. I was hoping we could draw some supply in here to make this a long-lasting fortress, but it just hasn't happened. Um, but do I want to lose 2 decent-sized core parked here? I don't know, maybe. Um, but one last thing we talked about. This got to level 6 forts. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. We don't need to waste supplies anymore on that. So, all right. I was thinking about that because I was looking at Wenchow. We do have level 4 forts. I'm, we got plenty of supply. I'm going to keep building up forts. This will basically be impossible to take. Plus, he's bombarding and doing no damage lately, probably because of the forts. Um, but yeah. All right. Hmm. 490 is our AV. I know he has 400 and some change, and he could bring in more. I don't know. Maybe he's considering this a lost cause. Um, okay. Well, I'm off, but thanks for watching with me, and hope you all have a good rest of your day. And we'll talk about October 5 next time. Let's hope we have some success in Burma. Well, for that matter, all across the map. Take care, everyone. Bye.